Alright, budget homestead number 3. Chicken coop and chicken pen. We built our chicken coop in the chicken pen in this location. It's kind of, well, it's hilly like everything around here, but you can see this area from the future home site and from the bus right now, which is good. You can watch over it. What I did was just cut into the hillside. It was kind of already flat and just improved it with the tractor and the box scraper. And then so you just walk down a path and then you arrive at the pen. So it's just built with conventional lumber. It's set on pillars, concrete footings, 6 of them, and then it's pressure treated on the bottom, sistered on the edges with joist hangers, and then it's basically building like a house. I've been clearing brush for so long, it was finally get to build something, man. You get really, hungry to do that, and it's maybe went overboard, but I wanted something to last for years to come, and it's easy to take care of, maintenance, and gather the eggs and take care of the chickens. It's just siding, wood siding. The roof is galvanized corrugated metal on top of felt paper, and then it goes down to a gutter, which then comes down, and we're going to cycle it in, harvest the rainwater. We need to still put a T in there, but so anyway, so that's in. It's elevated still on this hill, so no critters and stuff can live under there because it's it's up high enough. They don't really want to hide, hopefully. And then I put a little retaining wall here just to kind of keep the shit from falling down in it. This is a 300-gallon water tank. What we did here was just sank some 4x4s, put some 2x12s, filled it with drain gravel and then some pea gravel on top, and set it up on there. Made it level, and that way, future harvest of rainwater, and also we can fill this from our well one time. It lasts a long time, and then you can just gravity feed, which is done right here. Just come off the side, and what I did was roll a 90 and then heat bent 1-inch PVC. Man, heat bends are wonderful. They save you on 90s. Wonderful creation. And then I came here and just put some unistrut with a couple clamps, and then a ball valve, and you can change the water or clean up, and the pressure's pretty good because it's just gravity fed, and has good water coming up from the well. Around here, this is what we're using for bedding is wheat straw, and we don't have the hay shed built yet, or our barn, so just keep it covered here. And so anyway, we'll go inside now. The size of this coop is 10 by 16, and I tried to build it where you don't have to cut a lot of lumber. You can buy dimension lumber and save on your building, and everything's kind of square like a box because it's cheaper to build that way, I find. So anyway, we come in here. Oh, we'll go right here. This is the nest boxes where in future we'll gather the eggs, and you can just come here, without and lift this, and then harvest their eggs here. There's 7 nest boxes, and it's under here with an overhang, so no water really hits here, but if it does, it just drains out. On the windows, these are just recycled windows from the old house. I put 3 of them. They're sliders. Trimmed it out, and then just put some galvanized fence wire over it to keep critters and predators out from getting the chicks. And we do have power down here. I ran power from up top, and here's a light switch, so you can kind of see. Just wired in with Romex. Compact fluorescents, man. These are 100 watt, but they only draw, I think it's like 16 watts of energy. What a savings, man. What a bitchin' creation. So anyway, the floor is 3/4 ply, tongue and groove, glued down to the subfloor. All the walls 2x4 dimension lumber, framing like a house. So this is the broader area and the supply room. We could put some shelves here, put our supplies on. This is the chick feed. Keep it in these galvanized trash cans. So rats, you know, mice don't get in there. So these are where the babies are right now. We went with Rhode Island Reds, and those are all from Randall Berkeley Company, ordered through the mail. But these chicks we just got, they're only about 5 days old, maybe 6. They're from my son's kindergarten class, which they do. They bring eggs in there and they put them in an incubator so the kids can watch and see how you know, the eggs are hatched and then where chickens come from, which is great. Instead of, you know, teaches them some real stuff instead of just some, you know, bullshit shit in a book, you know. You know, textbook shit. So this is like, you know, showing them where food really comes from, which is wonderful. So this is just a mixed breed. And what I'm going to do with these is when they get older, I'm going to build like an ark and I'm going to put them in the garden so they can rummage through the bugs and, you know, use their poop for fertilizer and so forth. They're really cool to watch. But this is a heat lamp, and it just keeps them warm. And then the bedding is just pine shavings. And these are the chick feeders. They're on chick starter food right now. Usually use 1 hole for each. And then their waterer. I have galvanized ones I've used with, you put a mason jar, which is really cool. The water one's not really good, but the feeder ones I really liked. I just had these, so we put these in here. Put an outlet right here. You plug this in, and then when you're not using it, you just clean it out, and you know, you can store stuff or whatever in there. But eventually, we will be using it. You know, to incubate eggs and give them moving. So this is a wall, and it separates it. So we come in here. This is the main pen. Yay! So right now we have 37 chickens. These guys, well, I'm outside right now. They're about 14 weeks to 10 weeks. So they're teenagers right now. So they're not fully, you know, grown up yet. And I'll tell you a story about that. What we plan to do about right now we have 10 roosters. Right? Yeah, 10 roosters and the rest are hens. We're planning to get down to about 2 roosters, about 22 hens, which is, you know, that's pretty good life for those roosters. But I'm going to sort through them and pick out the strongest roosters. The reason we have so many is because when you order them, you got to order, you know, 15 or, you know, 16 or something like that, so they don't freeze in the mail because they're coming pretty far. Well, they shipped in February and it was really fucking cold up here and they froze, a lot of them. So that was a great company, man. They just refunded, you know, sent us another load. The order got kind of mixed up, so then they made good on that one and sent us some more, which is, you know, super cool. So that's a good outfit at Randall Berkeley for the chicks. And these are Rhode Island Reds. We wanted to go with Rhode Island Red because they're a dual-purpose bird. They're a brown egg layer, and then also they're a meat bird. So, which we plan to do both. Eggs, and also, you know, we eat a lot of chicken, so that will be on the menu eventually. So these are their nest boxes. They can hop here and then go in, and we're going to put this, like I said, this is wheat straw, and when we clean this out, this goes into the organic, the compost pile, and then you know, eventually break down and goes in into the gardens. Usually I keep this blocked. I open this for right now because they like to hang out. I don't want them to go in there until they're ready to lay, you know. So this is basically where they sleep here. And there's plenty of room for them. You can see that there's 3 windows, and that's how you get the ventilation. Open them or close them. We got a light here and the power. I put in a rotor light in here for the winter because it was pretty cold. We got 2 of these feeders hanging. I like these hanging feeders because when they sit on the ground, they like to jump and sit on here and then crap everywhere because the birds are dirty. They're on starter food still until they start laying, and then we'll switch them. They go. Right now they're eating about 3 pounds of food a day. Maybe a little less because they're free ranging out there as much as they can. And then here's their water. Their water is just kind of like a gravity thing, and we change it about twice a day. And you know, I get them through. So they're all hanging out, and you can tell the roosters already by their combs. Like, they're a lot bigger. Like, there's one there. Oh, that one's, I mean, he's bitchin' looking. and I don't think I can catch him. But these other ones, you know, they're pretty nice to pick up and hold. This is a girl. They don't mind it too bad. It's not like they like it like a dog or something, but I think they tolerate it. And the boys have a blast trying to catch them. And there's not much fighting going on yet. They're all pretty young, but they, you know, they're starting to establish a pecking order. So, but let me see if I can catch this rooster. He's badass looking. You know, I'm looking at him to keep for. Come here. Yeah, he's hard to get. So now we'll go out into the pen area. So they go out that door, and then we close it at night, and then open it. So the fencing here is 6 foot, 2x4 wire mesh, which goes down into the earth. These are 5-inch lodge pole set in concrete, about 16 to 2 feet. And then these are just corral boards to keep it steady. This is just a galvanized farm fence that was found here on the property. So I just put some cedar planks on here, you know, so it keeps them from out. And then a lock here. Probably should have a spring on here because last week somebody left the gate open and I was coming up on the tractor and I'm like, what the hell? And they were all hanging out outside, and 37 chicks is hard to catch, man. They don't like, you know, trying to round them off, you know, and they get freaked and run around. So anyway, this is a pretty big yard. It's about, I think it's 80 feet by, I think it's about 36 feet wide. Yeah, something around there. And this was full of grass, but as you can see, they ate it down pretty damn quick. So you can see they're making their way this way. We have another waterer out here. These are 2-gallon waterers. And this is the hang food. But I haven't had to hang any. I mean, when they're out here, they're grazing for bugs and they eat in the grass. And, you know, having a good old time. So they hang out there a lot, though. We haven't had any predators. We had some snakes. We had a king snake, right? King snake. It was about 4 feet long, black and white down here. I think maybe he was going for checking out, see if there was any eggs, but nothing yet. Maybe the animals don't know about it because we do have foxes here, coyotes, mountain lions, bobcats. There is black bear, although we haven't, you know, not many people seen them around here. Skunks, so. But maybe they don't know what's going on. We have a dog, and I had to have a talk with him. I think he understands because he hasn't tried to get the chickens, really. He at first he was barking, and actually got him one of those shock collars, training device. It sounds kind of mean, but when we were camping out or living out at this place, he tried to eat the neighbor's cats a couple times because he would not listen. So I used that with a command, and man, it really woke him up. I think he understands from that. And now I kind of give him that same command without even wearing it, and he kind of, you know, kind of goes back, you know. But now he just kind of walks and looks and sniffs. What he's really into eating, though, is the compost pile. He likes to eat their shit and the leftover food is what the dog's eating now, man. I don't know. I don't know where he's at right now. He's probably in the pile right now. Yeah, it's right over there. But anyway, they hang out there a lot, and they'll come out. They really like it in the evening. That's just a manual door, which we can open and lock. And they put a little chain right here, holds it open. They make automatic ones, but since we're always here, you know, and also I think it gets me closer in the family to the birds to see what they're doing, learn from them by coming down here, you know, having to shut it and open it, you know. So far we haven't forgot, so no, we did forget one night, but they were all in, and we had no problems, you know, with this here. So and then we just painted it, and you know, to hold up in the weather. Kind of put up some cedar there, keep from them from escaping to there. I don't know, is there anything else on this? yeah, so we'll see how it goes. We're learning from them, and been looking at some great books and literature on the internet. So you know, it's definitely a learning thing, but it's going to be a big part of our food source, you know, and it should be a good quality of you know, organic eggs and meat. But they're a blast to watch. I mean, they're hilarious, and they're really cool to look at. So so right now in that same area, we're going to build a rabbit hutch, which will be another video, and we've been working on the garden, so that'll be another one. All right, so I think that's it.